Coping with Tre Tailor, giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life, because we'll always be coping with something. Coping.
Hey there, and thank you so much for joining us on Coping. I'm Tre Tailor. We're giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life, because we will always be coping with something. Today, we are coping with raising your child in the entertainment industry. Mama Laura Johnson joins us along with her daughter, Alana Inez Williams, who is nominated for a Stellar. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to come right back and talk to them both next on Coping. But first, hey, don't forget to check the bottom of the screen throughout the show. You will see scrolling information about COVID tests, vaccines, community events, plus job listings, financial resources, including scholarships, help with your rent, mortgage, bills, and so much more. We are streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So please post, share, like, and follow so we can get this message to the masses. Today, we are coping with raising your child in the entertainment industry. Laura Johnson joins us with her talented daughter, singer Alana Wilson. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, Mama, Laura, when did you find out Alana could sing? Like really sing?
Yeah, so I remember riding in the car when she was like 2 years old, and she didn't really articulate words very well at that age. But she would always try to tell me what song she wanted to sing. And so the way she would tell me is she would hum it, or she would sing it
right
in whatever way that she could. And I would know exactly what she was referring to, what song she wanted to hear. And ever so often, well, after doing it so many times, I realized that she was actually singing song in the actual key of the song.
Right. And that's a big thing for a 2-year-old who can barely even talk.
Yeah. Yes. So that's when I was like, I know she'll be able to sing, because we come from a musical family.
Okay.
But that's when I discovered, I think this girl just might have perfect pitch.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And so I would test her with notes and with songs, and she definitely has it.
Well, before we get to you, Alana, I want to ask you, Laura, you said you guys came from a musical family. Tell me a little bit about your musical background.
Well, so my mom was a choir director. Lost my mom I was 12 when my mom passed away.
I'm sorry.
But I remember her being a choir director. My dad is still he's a pastor, but he's still a keyboard player. So he plays for all of the Baptist churches in our community. Anytime there's a funeral or some type of anniversary, my daddy is there.
He's the one.
Yeah, my oldest brother, he's a musician. He plays both organ and keyboard. And I have an older brother who's a drummer. And then all of the girls are singers, and all of us was active in the band and everything. And so we've always had music under our belt. So
awesome. We're coping with raising your child in the entertainment industry. Mama Laura Johnson joins us along with her talented daughter, who is nominated for a Stellar, Alana Inez. So, Alana, when did you become interested in music and singing? Your mom said it since you were 2 years old. Do you remember that?
Not exactly, but when she told me I started like doing stuff when I was 2, I realized that she's right. And
mom is always right, girl.
Might as well just be that answer.
Yeah. So tell me what kind of music you first started getting into. I mean, I know you're from a musical family. Probably a lot of church music was going on, but you're a kid too. So tell me about your musical interests.
I like musical, like Hamilton and every like Wicked, and like movies that have songs in.
Right. Do you like any old school, like The Wiz, Mary Poppins, stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. I love Michael Jackson. I love Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay.
Glenn. I think that's her name, right?
I think we did a Motown show and a couple of months ago with our family, and we kind of tapped into a whole bunch of old school singing, and so she was introduced to a lot of the artists.
That's great. That's great. So did she take music lessons, Laura? Did you give her music lessons at all?
So the first time taking music lessons was, I think, around age 9 or 10.
Maybe 9.
I think it was her age 9 or 10. Before then, it was just family.
Yeah.
She took a couple of lessons, and even now she's not necessarily involved into vocal lessons, but she is in orchestra, so she's getting ear training and music theory.
Awesome. And what instrument are you playing, Alana?
I play a cello.
Oh, great. That would be great. I think it's always cool to be able to accompany yourself. You know, you don't have to worry about trying to find a piano player or a guitarist or something like that. I think that's great. Alana Inez is nominated for as Stellar. Her mom, Laura Johnson, joins us. Both of them obviously are very musical. So Laura, okay, so you know she can sing, you know she's interested. When did you realize, okay, we need to take this to the next level? This is more than just her being in the choir at school.
Yeah. So in 2018, I went in the hospital. I have a younger daughter. Her name is Alora Ann, and she's 4 years old now. She was born 17 weeks early. I had her at 20 pregnancy. And when I came out of the hospital, I think I was 8. I'm sorry, Alana was 8 when I went into the hospital with her. And once we got home and settled back in, I started singing, and she told me that she had written a song and everything. And I listened to the song, and I was like, this is actually a really good song.
A good song, right?
And so I reached out to one of our a guy here in South Carolina. He's actually in Greenville, Spartanburg area, by the name of Alpheus Anderson.
He has the choir. He has the children's choir, right? Yeah.
Has a huge love for youth. And so I sent it to him, and I was like, just listen to this.
What do you think? Yeah,
that's really good. And so he kind of just gave me some guidance on things to do to help develop her as an artist, because it was evident that she definitely was a gift and had a gift. And so he kind of gave me some ideas and guided me through. And he's actually the one who told me things to do that would get her nominated.
Oh, wow. So let's talk about that. What do you do to get your child nominated for a Stellar Award?
First of all, an album.
Right. She got to have a project, right?
Yeah, you can't just have one song, though we could definitely dive into some things as it relates to that. But you're supposed to, I'll say this, you're supposed to have a completed album in order to be nominated. And so an album for youth category is at least 5 songs or 15 minutes. And so so that's what we worked on. We really didn't even focus necessarily on the Stellar submission as much as we did just
putting a project together.
Yeah, putting the project together. And it was so fun to do. Her first project was so fun. And then we did the second one, and it was so fun. And then we did the third one. And it was like, gosh, it's fun. It's fun. Especially I enjoy writing for and with her. So
were the songs, were all of them originals, or did you do some remakes?
No, every single song is original.
Wow. So she had to come up with a lot of material.
Yeah, I mean, and we, like I said, we're a musical family, and so we don't just do it on our own. We engage and
collaboration.
We pull on our family. And now the entire project is just family, all of them, except for this last one. Got to a couple of people outside of our family for this last one, but she is an active writer on all the songs. Her input is definitely, in all of the songs. Her dad, my husband, he's a keyboardist, so he produced all of the albums, and along with a friend of mine who was my first producer, Ramon Gaskin. And so we have help. We have people who believe in me, and then believe in her, and they're like, oh shoot, you guys are really good.
Well, I'm glad you brought you up, because I wanted to ask you, because you are a singer yourself. How are you able to navigate Alana's career based on your own experience?
I think I'm able to, I wouldn't say necessarily block or certain things, but I think
you're able to guide her.
I'm able to definitely guide her.
Yeah.
I think now, right now, because of her age, I just let her enjoy enjoy the entire process. Like Stellar's, she absolutely enjoys dressing up. She loves dressing up.
Don't we all? Alana, we all love that.
Yeah, loves getting on the red carpet, and the camera loves her. When you see the Stellar shows, they show Alana like 5 or 6 times, and so but you can tell it's because she really enjoys herself. And so as a mom, I want to allow her to continue to do that while I handle the business part, because the business part isn't so fun.
That's right.
It's not. You see things, you hear things, but you experience things that makes you realize that a lot of things are more political than are spiritual, or we do this because we love God. We love the message. We love
the business, though.
Yeah, but the business part is what it is. It's business. And
and that's probably, maybe, and you tell me if this is correct, probably one of the most beneficial things about it is that she does have you as a mother, someone who is familiar with the business and has her best interest at heart.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I tell people all the time, I want her to enjoy this now, so that when she gets older and she's able to make her own decisions, she can be like, oh, I've been there, I've done that. Like,
right.
But
yeah, she's got the training. She's got the training. Yeah. Laura Johnson joins us. Her daughter, Alana Inez, is nominated for a Stellar Award. You can see the information on the screen, because people can actually vote for her to win, correct?
Yes, we think, but yes. Yes, I say we think because this is her third year being nominated, and her first year was a huge year for us. It was a huge year, and so much so that the support, and it was because I had just gotten out of the hospital. The world, as I like to say it, saw us survive something that the doctors thought was impossible.
Right.
Like the 700 Club flew down and aired our story.
Oh, wow.
That year for us was huge. And so for her to come back from all of that, bounce back and be nominated for a Stellar Award, everybody was, very, very happy and celebrating. And so I felt like that year was really huge for her. But she was like a first timer. So I remember Jonathan Nelson coming up to me at the Stellar Awards, and he was like, I really believe she wins. She's going to win this. And she didn't. And so that was our first year, but we still celebrated who did win. And so
absolutely. And she was nominated. That's a big deal, I think.
Yes. So when she came up against a little opposition the following year, and which made me as the business manager realize some things that happened the year prior to. So I hope that the votes help us, because I've seen where, some things have been allowed that didn't necessarily say.
Yeah. Alana, where do you want to take this? If you are looking at your life a couple of years down in the future, what do you see as the ultimate thing for you?
Well, I like singing, and I like doing like other things like cheer and dance.
Okay.
I don't know what I want to do yet, because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do.
Right.
But I feel like when I'm ready and know what to do, I feel like I'll have full energy for what I really want to go for.
Yeah. So a lot of people are interested in the music industry or in the entertainment industry. And, as you know, and I know it's not always so kind, and it's a lot of people out here trying to do the same thing. It's this many slots and this many people trying to get into it.
Yeah.
So as a woman who is in the entertainment industry and navigating your daughter's way through the entertainment industry, what would you say to a parent who is trying to do the same thing you're doing? What advice would you give them if their child shows interest?
Definitely, first and foremost, pay attention to your child. If they show that they really enjoy it, kind of cater to that part, and just help them thrive.
Yeah.
At what they're interested in. Alana has me running. I tell people at this point, like the song says that my life is not my own. No, it really is. Like like she said, she's a competitive cheerleader. She's a level 6 tumbler. Amazing. She's amazing at it. She's also into dance. She does hip hop. She does afro. She does jazz. She does ballet. We're getting ready to leave in a few minutes because she has practice. So it's like but she has all these things that she aspires to do. And Alana is the age I was when I lost my mom. So I'm realizing that there are certain things that I want to make sure I'm a part of. There are memories that I want to make sure she has, that she was able to make with her mom, because I'm still very present and I'm not going to. And so I am very intentional about what I do with my girls, because I'm here. I'm here for them, and I want them to know that. I want them to feel that. And so it is my absolute duty, and I aspire and try every day to give them everything they want. I show them, things that they need. The things that they need. I show them how to work for it. Like, she knows, like, she can have the world, but but she also knows she's gonna have to work for it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not that type of mom that just spoils and just like, here. A lot of me is, no, you need to work for it, even though I know you're gonna get it. But I'm, like I said, a lot of what I do, I'm very intentional about it because I am present for her. And I wish my mom was amazing. I'm actually named after my mom. My mom was Laura Ann. I'm Laura Ann. My youngest is Laura Ann. And so she was amazing for the years that I had with her. And I hear stories about her all the time of how amazing she was. I want to hopefully be that for my baby. So
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So how can the public support Alana Inez?
How?
So
you can go to
www.stellarawards.com, and when you get on the ballot,
you got to vote for.
Vote for everybody. It's 30 categories.
Okay.
It's 30, but there's a couple of omitted, but we're not gonna worry about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. So I'm on category 24.
Yes.
When you get on the site, on the Stellar Awards, you have to scroll down and go to Stellar Ballot. There's two ballots, which is radio and Stellar. I'm on the Stellar ballot.
Okay.
And
yeah.
She's
also on Instagram at is it the Alana Inez? Yes.
Yeah.
The Alana Inez. She's on Instagram. She also is on YouTube. She has a YouTube page, so you can reach her on, see some of her. There's a video that actually showcases her perfect pitch. So
okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, we see all the information on the screen now. If you want more information about Alana, whether or not you definitely want you to support her for the Stellars, or if you want to book her, because she's booking gigs, right?
That's right.
If you want to book Alana, you can see that information on the screen. Does she have any upcoming shows or projects?
Yes. So she won't know because I'm the booking manager.
Right.
She has next weekend she'll be at Transformation Conference with LaJune Thompson. And then she has a TNT. I forget what it's called, what it stands for, but it's a children's event coming up in some part of Georgia. I can't remember the name, but aside from that, dance competition. A couple of interviews coming up.
Great. Awesome. Now, before we leave, Mom, I want to ask you, Laura, what's going on with your career? Has supporting Alana kind of put the brakes on your singing career?
Not necessarily my singing career. I travel with Miranda Curtis. I'm always gone. I'm always doing something. I just got back from the AME convention last week. I feel like I went to 5 states. I really did 5 states last week. So I'm still very, very much so active in the music industry. I lead worship at my church, New Beginning Ministries in Beach Island, South Carolina. I'm the bishop at Sky Presley. I also lead worship at Tabernacle Baptist Church, sometimes under the leadership of Dr. Charles Goodman, I'm sorry. And so I'm always doing something. I released a single Was it this year? No. Earlier, I think it was this year, or maybe last year. Authority. And then in 2020, I released a single that is the testimony of our lives, of what we went through. And it's very, very powerful. It's also a video out about it. And so I'm still doing something.
Yeah,
but I'm very much involved in this girl's life and career. I'm very invested.
Laura Johnson, Alana Inez, good luck to you. Congratulations, Alana. We've got the stellar information on the screen. We will definitely continue to support you in your efforts to win a stellar. You're going to win one, girl. You're going to, or one of many. One of many. We're going to try to start that this year. You winning one of many. Good luck to you both. God bless. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Laura, thank you so much for your focus and dedication to your daughter and being an inspiration to all moms, all parents.
Yeah.
Say that you can still fulfill the desires of your heart and support your children too. That's something I think sometimes as moms, we don't fulfill ourselves, but that's important too.
Yeah.
So good luck to you guys. God bless. Thank you again so much for joining us today on Coping. Laura Johnson, Alana Inez, you can see the information on the screen. Please, please, please support her because we want her to bring home a Stella Award. Good luck to you guys and God bless. So listen, if you have a story or initiative that could help someone cope, please email booking at copingwithtretatailor.com. We would love for you to be a proud sponsor, just like SC DHEC, In It Together SC, the Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall, also Palmetto Media Connections, Javis Financial Services, the Comet Bus System, the South Carolina State Fair, Black Pages, Black Expo, and Agape Counseling and Training Services. We would love for you to be a part. Email copingwithtretatailor@gmail.com. Coming up next, we've got your devotional on coping. I'm Tre Tailor. We'll be right back.
Computers, they're a part of our everyday lives, but when they're not working, they're an everyday problem. So call Computers Unique, your everyday solution. 803-351-5821. Is your computer running slow? Won't turn on? Do you need a screen replaced? Or maybe you just need another computer? Well, Computers Unique is your one-stop shop for all your computer needs. They have a wide variety of new and pre-owned PCs, Macs, and tablets. So call Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall. 803-351-5821. 803-351-5821.
Hi, I'm Tre Tailor. We'll always be coping with something, but God is always with us. Today's devotion says, when something in your life or thoughts make you anxious, come to me and talk to me. Thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity to trust you more. That's what we should say. Though the lessons of trust that I send you come wrapped with difficulties, the benefits far outweigh the cost. Well-developed trust will bring you many blessings, not the least of which is my peace. I have promised to keep you in perfect peace to the extent that you trust in me. The world has it backwards, teaching that peace is the result of having enough money, possessions, insurance, security systems. But my peace, God says, is such an all-encompassing gift that it's independent of all circumstances. Though you lose everything else, if you gain my peace, you are rich indeed. That's your devotional for today.
Coping, find peace of mind to survive through whatever. Coping, learning the way that we thrive all together. Coping, finding out what's real. Coping, we can heal, we can heal, we can heal. Coping with stress, coping with strife, bringing hope for success, for improving our life. Coping beyond hoping to do more than survive, ways to live a healthy life. Coping and promoting, learning what you can do, 6 ways to a better you.